What are you playing off the record?
Oh my god, shut up! Anyway, welcome back to Dead Rising 2. We're gonna go ahead and do a lot of the final missions. Can you believe it?
Final missions? It feels like there's still a whole lot to do.
It feels like it, yes, but we're actually getting done with a lot of the last Survivor missions. I think after this episode, there'll probably be only one left.
It doesn't feel like we're winding down, though. It just feels like we're still kind of kicking things into third gear.
Yeah, and I will say, because of all these extra side missions, it doesn't feel like any progress is being made story-wise. But as I've realized from recording the footage, as soon as we do the next story mission, it just, kicks it up 110%. So a lot of story is coming, in one giant glob of episodes.
Well, fine then. I'm going to tentatively scoot forward to the edge of my seat.
Ah, good, because you're definitely going to need it, because I've actually since forgotten the story of Dead Rising 2. So this was semi-new to me. But before we go fight our next psychopath, which is what we're doing first and foremost, right here. You remember this art museum where we got that painter guy who wanted money for baby's first painting or whatever?
Sure, yeah.
You're going to want to pick up one of those plants that I just picked up. It's right in front of the store, because that is a Survivor mission. And speaking of Survivor missions, thanks to those who let me know that there are some that do not have a phone call attached to them. But, in my defense, they are not necessary. One is for points, the other's for money. You don't need to worry about them. We'll talk about them in the loose ends. Cool. So, now that we have this plant in our inventory, let's go ahead and take a quick run over here to this casino, where we get to fight some... I'm going to admit, these are some of my favorite psychopaths in Dead Rising 2, just because I like the idea behind them.
How about Dead Rising history?
No, they are not on that list. Somebody actually asked me what's the top 5 psychopaths from Dead Rising, in my opinion, and 2 of them were from 3, because 3, again, was surprising to me in the best way possible. So, anyway, we have the world's most dangerous trick, so we're going to be dealing with magicians.
Penn and Teller?
You're close. This is Capcom's version of, Penn and Teller mixed with Siegfried and Roy. It's great.
Penn, Fried, and Troy?
In fact, they even do the Penn and Teller thing. This is Penn, the other guy's Teller, because he doesn't talk.
You know, people used to think that I looked a lot like Penn Jillette.
You did! Like that ponytail and everything?
I think I still kind of do. I mean, if I were to dye my hair black again, I'd probably look a lot more like him.
I also like the smugness behind this. This is just a practice trick. But even then, this guy is like, hey, do we have a lady in the audience? No, just Chuck Green? Well, okay. Good thing we supplied a lady.
Oh, look, a lady. I happen to find one.
Thank you for volunteering against your will. Oh.
Man, people will go to a lot of lengths to get their internal shots.
Uh-oh. Well...
Well, that could have gone better.
Oh, and I love this. Oh, it didn't work? Imagine that.
Magic? She's dead.
Huh.
You don't say.
Mr. Big Guy here.
Oh, and I also love how Chuck didn't, run forward to stop them to save that woman. No, he's just he just points out the obvious.
Right, big shot.
Idea for Dead Rising 5.
Yes.
Just one immortal character.
You to come in here while we're practicing.
Terrible, horrible things keep happening to them, but they always seem to keep living.
The others. Don't you?
That's ruining a possible story plot point, but yeah, I kind of like the idea.
Yeah, well.
Just for you. It's a little disappearing trick.
Oh, I know what he means by that.
Oh.
Is to die for.
With this gigantic, oversized lipstick? Oh, that's not a... Oh, he wants to kill you with that.
Yeah, sorry, Madison, we couldn't save you. Anyway, these two can be very annoying. Reed and
Whoa!
Roger, I believe.
Whoa! Enough of that! That gun is too loud to my eyes.
Yes. First things first, you want to take out Reed, because he's shooting fireworks at you. The third shot, if you're close enough to them, will blind you, and I believe you drop your weapon, every single weapon that you have. So taking out Reed, first and foremost, will make the rest of the fight easier. And it's not like the Two Sisters where you kill one, you kill both of them. No, you actually have to kill the other guy. So, another cool thing is Roger is actually running off on his own. He does hit-and-run tactics, so he's going to come up, try to slice you, and then run away. So if you take out Reed, Roger will come in and try to attack you, but then he'll also run away and come back. So I would suggest Knife Gloves, Defiler. Defiler does massive damage. The Knife Gloves are just really fast. And, now that Reed's dead, we just need to chase down Roger. We need to chase down the Silent Magician and take him out.
You know, I feel like we should have been able to take Snowflake out.
That'd be cool.
So that way you can kill Roger in only one hit.
That would be kind of cool. We can recreate Siegfried and Roy. Oh. Oh, come on! He was in his death rattle.
He's still chewing on you as the cutscene goes, and you keep losing health, and all of a sudden you just get
God.
game over right halfway through the cutscene. No!
Exactly. Middle of the cutscene, please. And I do like this punchline. This is why these guys are some of my favorites in this game.
You ever seen Blades of Glory?
No, but I know the deal behind it.
It's pretty funny, all things considered.
Huh. I'm out of here, I guess. And the punchline.
I've always wanted to do that.
I'm pretty sure that's just Teller's fantasy, so this is probably Teller's favorite video game.
Thank you, Mr. Teller. Hey, we got Tough Guy. Awesome. That means we have gotten all the combo cards from Psychopaths. And Reed's combo card was the rocket launcher. So a bunch of pipes and a firework gets you the rocket launcher. Now, his rocket launcher is pretty awesome. It's got 100 shots in it, and you get prestige points for every zombie you blow up. So, oops, I think I dropped it. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this mission, and then we'll give Katie her Zombrex because we're a good dad, and we wouldn't ever let her die. There we go, 100 prestige points per explosion. That's awesome.
Man. Well, did it already... You dropped it.
No, you can't hold it in your quick bar, which is why it's like, I'll just show it off and then ditch it. But
Okay.
Roger's sword gives you 10 prestige points per zombie kill, so... I guess, if you want heavy firepower, go for Reed's weapon. If you want just a pretty good slashing weapon, it's got a lot of durability on it, and it gives you points, just go for Roger's.
I'm sure you've got all the latest strategies on the best builds in Dead Rising 2.
Yes, of course. All the pro strats that all the kids are using these days. This next mission sucks.
Kids can't play it. It's for 17 and older.
Oh, they play it anyway. You should have seen when I was working at GameStop. A bunch of moms would come in, buy Far Cry 3 or 4, whichever the new one was, and we would have to tell them, there's full frontal on women, right? And they're like, it's fine. He'll just close his eyes.
You get to fuck a jungle lady if you choose the bad ending.
Yeah, and the other thing was when we had to try to detract parents from buying Saints Row 4, and I got sick of it at one point, and I just became blunt, and I was like, you kill people with a giant purple dildo. And one mom gave her kid the death stare. And that was probably one of the funniest moments in my life where he just, he cowered into, a corner or something like that. And he was just like, I didn't know. And she was like, oh, bullshit, you didn't know, and put the game back. It was hilarious. So, anyway, let's go ahead and turn in this mission while we're here. The Fortune City Botany Club. Vicky wants to save the world by going green, so she wants a plant from that specific art arena. We already have that plant, so we're going to give it to her.
She wants to join the Green Party? I mean, what's that going to... Oh, botany. Never mind.
It's either that or Green for president. You know, Chuck Green for president. It's like, I'll make you weapons to protect you from zombies. And
well,
that's it.
he's got the Rust Belt already just by saying that alone.
Yes, I will make weapons. Huh? Is that good?
He's gonna get us out of war with China.
China.
You wouldn't risk our whole ecosystem, pretty please.
No, I wouldn't. There
Here,
you go.
Take this fake plant. Here you go.
Yeah, seriously. All right, now for one of the last missions we have, besides giving our kid Zombrex, is Ante Up. And I already said it's obnoxious. I'll explain why it's obnoxious after we help our kid or whatever.
Katie, I think you're old enough to do this on your own, aren't you?
Dad, it didn't let me get to the save point. I'm gonna have to
I hated that when my parents did that. They come in, shut off the game, we need to go somewhere. It's like, oh, come on.
That's why autosave was invented.
I think it is, just to stop parents from being jerks. Here you go. Sorry I lost all your lives.
Now I have to try the Ashes of Avariandel again.
Chuck, the rest
How am I going to defeat the Ashen One now?
A handheld Dark... I'm assuming that's Dark Souls, right?
Yeah. Well, kind of misnomers of Dark Souls 3, really.
Okay. But handheld Dark Souls, God. Katie would go on a killing rampage for a portable Dark Souls.
That's how you increase the Vita sales. You have a portable Dark Souls on the Vita, so people get frustrated, throw their console into the corner, it shatters, and then you gotta buy a new one.
Exactly. Alrighty. So some people in the comments have been giving strategies on how to finish Ante Up, and my suggestion is, one, they're absolutely right, which one of the suggestions was get all the gambling magazines you can get, and always go all in, because the AI will just give up at a lot of those points. But Ante Up, you have to play strip poker with all of these survivors and win against all of them.
All right. Let's get to some nudity.
So I would suggest getting in as much clothing as you can, which, by the way, this counts as like 5 pieces of clothing. And I tried this for over 3.5 hours to do this mission. You are seeing an alternate reality where I went ahead and did this entire mission, and oh my God, nothing went right. And of course, when I'm hoping for that one card, that one card to make me win, it would never happen. It would always give the card that the AI needed, and they would win.
Did you have the gambling magazines with you at this point?
I did not. Because it increases your winnings, yes, but that doesn't make the AI's bet go up. So, yeah, you'll get cash, but will it help them lose? No! It won't. And I think at one point Woodrow became like a shark or something like that. Like he could predict his next 5 hands because he would never lose. And another really...
What's up your fucking sleeves, huh?
A really maddening thing about this is if you lose, you can play again. That's, you just go right back in. But the person who has all the money keeps all the money. So at one point, I was facing Woodrow. He had over $400,000, and I was coming back in with the small blind of like 40 grand. So that was just all my chips. Immediately lose, take off an article of clothing, and it was just a continuous cycle. And that's what it eventually becomes when the blinds get too big, is somebody will be out, take off an article of clothing, come back in, their money's already gone. They're already all in. So I guess a lot of this is luck, because all gambling is luck. But being able to lose and come back in and your opponent has all the money, that's bullshit. Especially when I won the first 3 opponents, I got reclothed, came back, I had no money. I had the exact same as everybody else. So you don't keep the money if you leave. So coming back to this and having to win against these 2, and this takes forever, obviously. I spent damn enough time doing this.
Looks like you already lost a mission there. Already.
Yeah, this was a not care run. This is a different reality where everybody died and the story was lost forever. But it also doesn't help that those loading like poker faces that everybody has to have makes it take longer. You can't skip those. You can't even skip everybody else's turn and get straight to yours. You just have to wait and wait. It takes so damn long to do this one. But eventually, you'll get to a point where oh yeah, I had to reload a save. Excuse me, because I lost.
I'm gonna do that again!
Because it got to the blinds shit again, where the blinds got too big. I would come back in from losing an article of clothing. There you go. Let's go ahead and put all my chips in. So, let's try to get everybody out and see if I can get through it without getting any money taken from me. It's probably not going to happen. But eventually, I figured out some sort of winning strategy, because for 3 of those hours, I decided, I'll go in on every single hand, even though my hand is crap. And that didn't help.
Don't do that. What do you... No. Oh, we got to play poker. I will take all of your money.
Yeah, bring it on. I know now. Dead Rising 2 has taught me the ways of gambling. Because a lot of the times when I would fold on a hand, the flop would be exactly what I needed. Which is why I went in on every single hand. So, I'm going to say the programming is bad, but it's also because I'm bad at poker. Anyway, every time you win and strip everybody of their clothing, 5,000 prestige points, and you get a special item for beating this dude. Everybody's nude now. Everybody get naked, because as soon as you finish up everything, you get a 10,000 prestige point bonus, plus all the 5,000s that you got, and Sir Arthur's helmet. That's the only way you can get this item, is to beat, I can't even remember his name. Beat him in strip poker. Let's see, who are you? Jack. Beat Jack in strip poker, and you get Sir Arthur's helmet. Like, for one Easter egg, it is obnoxious to get everything to be Sir Arthur.
Well, then again, the same could be said of Ghosts and Goblins.
Yeah.
Obnoxious, difficult, bullshit, artificially difficult, not the best programming, etc., etc.
And by the way, you don't get penalized for having this end. Like, I went to the next story mission, ante up just ended, and nothing was done.
It just goes as long as it needs to. Just like, you could play some strip poker if you want to, but why would you want to?
Yeah, and then when you start story or case 6, everything just stops.
Okay.
But there, I explained it, ante up is done, and now it's time for a whole shitload of story.
I heard a lot of women crying when you were playing cards with everyone, Daddy. What's going on?
It's called a transaction, Katie. I'll teach you about economics later.
Do you remember all those mommies I got for you, Katie? Well, this is how I trim the fat.
I thought you were about to say, like, give them a test drive or something like that, but that's terrible.
It's a process of elimination, you see. I want to make sure you have the best 10 mommies, okay?
I might take it down to 7 if I find 3 that I really don't like.
You know, I can even go down to 5, but no less than 3, certainly. Gotta make sure you got it at least covered for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you know? Okay.
Oh,
I gotta make sure you got some shifts going on. But if you want, we can double book and we can have twice the mommies. Maybe when I go out drinking with my fellow friends. But whatever needs to be done, we'll do.
Oh, I think I should mention Blue Castle did their best to make Dead Rising 2 1 look good, 2 function with all the zombies on screen. But the one thing they had troubles with, and something that I will still hold Dead Rising accountable for, is the longest loading screens I have had in a game for a long time. That transition between the security room and seeing that general's name tag for the first time, over 30 seconds long. It took forever. And that's just on the 360. I'm not sure how good it is on Xbox One. I would hope it's better, because it's running on 60 FPS fast magic or whatever. But yeah, it took forever.
Yeah, good thing that those soldiers didn't see that.
Yeah, it's a good thing they don't have to deal with the literal thousands of zombies that I see every time I come outside. They just have to deal with a few.
Yeah, they come in, shoot like 17 zombies that just happen to be in the area. All right, boys, we're out of here. Mission accomplished.
This is pretty much what it's become.
Hey, look at this waste of ammo.
Oh, soldiers getting cocky. That's how it happens.
Idiot. Hey, nice shoes.
Oh, yay, we're getting to this part. This part of Dead Rising 2 is mean. It's not hard, it's mean.
Crimson Heads.
Yeah, it's pretty much the equivalent of Resident Evil's Crimson Heads. Like, I'll explain it when the cut commentary version is ready to go, but yeah, these are twice as powerful zombies that can like puke blood at you, and then you become blind and you drop all your weapons and everything. It's mean. Oh yeah, the panicking soldier. Yep, mark that off the list. Oh, he had a live grenade. That's awesome. So yeah, isn't this how every zombie apocalypse happens? Like one person panics and then all shit breaks loose. Like this guy, he's gone. The soldier's just like, huh.
Mondays, right? Sheesh.
I do like. Oops.
Oh no, it's a Dead Space hand! Get that out of here!
Quick, throw it on the box art. Make some money for EA.
Ah!
I actually do like how this particular character kind of evolves as part of the story. Because he just came in expecting like a simple cleanup, right? But then everything went wrong, so now he's a little freaked out. We'll see him in the next episode. It's actually a mosh pit that's coming after her.
Would you like to take a survey?
Hey, let's have some death. Let's have some funny death.
Okay, you drinking whiskey in a boss fight is never a good thing.
Yep, nope, it's never a good thing. But this time I came without healing items because, yeah, that's always a good idea. Always have at least 2 healing items. And I was thinking, I could get rid of Reed real quick. Oh, I missed. Oh, he shot me. Oh, I dropped everything. He blinded Roger, too. Oh, he knocked me over. Imagine that. Crap, I need my weapons. Having these 2 together in the same area, terrible idea. If both of them are within close proximity of you, they're going to wreck you. But other than that, it's a pretty simple fight when you get them torn apart.
Then Roger just runs up like, wee! My brother's dead and so is Chuck. I'm free! I'm free! I'm free!
Oh, finally, the spotlight will be mine. Suck it, Reed.
Introducing Teller, the one-man show that's sweeping the nation. Like that one joke that he told that goes as follows.